Hi, how's your day going so far? You look pretty relaxed today.
It's been a nice day, thank you. I just finished some schoolwork this morning. How about you?
I'm doing great. I finished a few design projects at work, so I finally have some time to rest. By the way, what do you do for a living?
I'm an elementary school teacher. I've been teaching for about 5 years, and I really love working with children.
That sounds like such a meaningful job. What subjects do you usually teach?
I mostly teach English and science. The kids are very curious, so the classes are always full of energy and fun.
That must be nice. I can imagine your students bring a lot of joy into your day.
They really do. Sometimes they can be a bit noisy, but they always make me smile. How about you? What kind of job do you have?
I work as a graphic designer in a small company downtown. We design logos, posters, and online ads for different clients.
That sounds interesting. I like creative jobs. How long have you been doing that kind of work?
It's been about 3 years now. I started right after college, and I've learned so much since then.
I'm sure creativity is a big part of your job. Do you enjoy working on new projects?
Absolutely, every project is different, so I never get bored. Sometimes it's a little stressful, but it's also very rewarding.
I understand that. Teaching can be stressful too, especially during exam season or when preparing new lessons.
I can imagine that. Do you have a lot of students in your class?
Around 30 students. It can be a little challenging, but it's worth it when I see them learning and growing.
That's really inspiring. I think teaching is one of the most important jobs in the world.
Thank you, that's kind of you to say. I think every job has value, especially when people put their heart into it.
You're right about that. My job also needs passion, especially when clients ask for something unusual.
Oh, really? What's the most unusual request you've had so far?
One client once asked me to design a logo with 20 different colors. It was crazy, but I made it work in the end.
That sounds like quite a challenge. I'm sure you learned something from it, though.
Definitely, it taught me patience and how to communicate better with clients.
Communication is so important in every job. I often talk with parents about their children's progress.
That must take a lot of patience, too. Do you enjoy meeting the parents?
Yes, I do. Most parents are very kind and supportive, and it helps me understand the students better.
That's great. My job is different since I mostly work with adults, but teamwork is still a big part of what I do.
Do you usually work alone or with a team?
I work with a small team of 5 designers and 1 manager. We share ideas, give feedback, and help each other improve.
That's wonderful. Collaboration always makes work more enjoyable.
Exactly. Some of my best ideas came from team discussions. What about your work environment?
I work at a public school, so it's usually busy and full of noise, but I like the energy there.
I can imagine that. It must be very different from my quiet office.
Yes, but sometimes I wish it were quieter too, especially when the kids are too excited.
I can totally understand that. My office gets loud too when everyone's talking about new ideas at once.
I guess every job has its noisy moments.
True, so what's a normal workday like for you?
I usually wake up at 6 in the morning, have breakfast, and head to school by 7:30. Classes start at 8 and finish around 3 in the afternoon.
That's an early start. My workday begins around 9:30. I check my emails, plan my tasks, and then start designing.
That sounds like a nice schedule. Do you work from home or at the office most days?
We usually go to the office 3 days a week and work from home the other two. It's a good balance.
That's great. I wish teachers could work from home sometimes, but it's not possible.
Yeah, that would be hard to teach kids online all the time. Do you ever bring your work home, though?
Yes, I often take papers home to grade at night. It can be tiring, but I like feeling prepared for the next day.
That's dedication. I sometimes stay late too when a project deadline is close.
Do you enjoy working under pressure?
Not always, but sometimes it helps me stay focused and finish tasks faster.
That's true. Deadlines can push us to be more productive.
After work, how do you usually relax?
I like to listen to music, read books, or watch something light on TV. What about you?
I usually play the guitar or go for a walk. Music really helps me unwind after a long day.
That sounds nice. I think everyone needs something to help them relax after work.
Absolutely, otherwise we'd all burn out quickly.
By the way, do you get much vacation time?
Not really, just about 2 weeks each year. I try to take short weekend trips to rest.
That's still good. As a teacher, I get summer and winter breaks, so I use that time to travel and recharge.
That sounds perfect. Where do you usually like to go?
I love going to the beach. The sound of the waves and the fresh air help me feel calm again.
Me too, the beach is one of my favorite places. I always feel creative after spending time near the ocean.
You could even design something inspired by it. Maybe a beach mood art collection.
That's a great idea. Nature always gives me inspiration.
I sometimes use nature in my lessons too. Kids love learning about animals and the environment.
That's such a creative approach. You must be a great teacher.
Thank you. I really try to make learning fun and meaningful.
I'm sure your students appreciate that. I had a teacher like you once, and she made learning exciting for everyone.
That's so sweet to hear. Teachers love to know they make a difference.
Well, you definitely sound like you do. I respect people who love their work.
Thank you. I think you're passionate about what you do too. It really shows when you talk about design.
I guess we both found jobs that fit our personalities.
Exactly. I believe the best job is one that makes you feel proud and happy.
Totally agree. So if you could change your job, what would you do instead?
Honestly, I'd still be a teacher, but maybe I'd like to teach English abroad one day. That's my dream.